Hello everyone, and welcome back to all the mods 10 to the sky. I've updated to 1.4, I think, right? Yeah, 1.4. And I spawned in with zombie spawn eggs. And I got the advancement. You can see it gave me the advancement before it did anything else. Getting new spawn egg from a mob using capturing. Well, I didn't do that. I don't know how I got that. Yeah. That's basically it. Killing all the things. Sure. I mean, I haven't killed any zombies. Okay. Is there a starting out quest that you think might have given me that, maybe? I mean, oh, we've done this now. Hold on. Oh, this would have given us a battery. I mean, it will give us a battery. Cool. So we actually are onto this page now. I didn't really notice that last episode. Okay, we do have... Oh, we haven't... No, we don't have a nugget. Huh? I guess we've got to get to it first. So we need to do all the prerequisites. Awesome. Cool. Last episode, we upgraded all of our machines. Some of them are loaded full of all their stuff, like enriched obsidian, enriched diamonds, enriched redstone. They're good to go. They're doing pretty well. This guy over here, he's vibing. He's doing his thing. And let us go ahead and do some automation. I want to do automation, as in I want to automate this guy to fill up with more stuff, but I don't know if we should. Because we are going to be getting an incomprehensible amount of stuff if we do that. To the point where I don't know if we should. Like, I want to automate the cobble and stuff going in, but it's like, I almost don't want to. You know what I mean? Alright, well, anyhow, let's head back up. See if, I don't know, anything else has changed. I don't think anything else should have changed. Oh yeah, we made this tank as well, so it's going to fill up, which is pretty cool. We also have another buffer tank, and yeah, all is well. Okay, sure. I'm going to put this away. That should be okay. I'll put the rest of the kiln brick away. We can put the pipe upgrades away. And then maybe we just accept some quest rewards and do some upgrades around the place. So, for starters, let's go back to this one. What do we get? We get some loot. Hostile mobs. Monster Hunter. I guess... I don't think we've done anything. Have we killed a hostile mob? Phantom. That's probably the only thing we've killed. Gateways get mobs and stuff, which is cool. We'll accept these ones just to get them off the list. Wonderful. We've done Orehammer and Crusher. We haven't done Iron Furnace, but we kind of don't need to anymore, I guess. I mean, we probably should, because we can upgrade those pretty... Let's do that. Why not? I talked myself into it. Let's put this stuff away. And let's go ahead and upgrade our furnaces. So, we've got these two guys. Oh, you know what? This episode we'll do the smeltery stuff, because I want a new Paxel, because this one's just not going to cut it. But for now, let's see what we can do. So, what we want to do is upgrade our furnace. So, we'll put that stuff away. We'll grab out some iron and turn this into an iron furnace. We will then surround it in gold to turn it into... Okay, we won't do that. How can I upgrade you? Oh, you need a block. Okay, I'm sure we can make that happen. Alright, let's search furnace. Let's bookmark this, and this. For now, I guess. Alright, so we have a golden furnace. Wonderful. We now have a diamond furnace. So these go faster and faster and faster. So for context, an iron furnace is a bit faster than a normal furnace. And as you can see here, the cook time is 160. So if we just assume a very slightly faster furnace being 160, we're currently at 80. So we're currently at least more than twice as fast as a normal furnace. We're going to take that to emerald. Why not? We'll take that to obsidian using blaze rods and obsidian. And so we're going from 40 to 20. We have netherite, so we'll do that. That makes it a 5 cook time, which is insanely fast. And I'm pretty sure we can do this too. We should have an incomprehensible amount of all the modding in here from memory. Okay, not an insane amount, but a decent amount. You know, like I'll take it. I'll definitely take it. Okay, so what we should do is Shift K this into ingots. How many do we need to upgrade this guy? 4 blocks. So let's go ahead and do that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Very nice. Oh, you know what? This stores the stuff as well. Ah! There we go. Sorry, I pressed I keep pressing Alt Spacebar, which is a shortcut to open up autopilot. Autopilot? Copilot. On your PC. So it jump scares me occasionally when I accidentally do that. Okay, aluminium furnace. Ta-da! That's pretty good. So we're going to chuck it down there. It looks like we've just got an aluminium block here. But it's a furnace. Now, how does this work, I hear you say? Well, it works pretty simply. Pretty simply, he says. Yes, indeed he does. What can we smelt that is worth smelting? I don't really know if we have anything worth smelting. I guess I can take out this and we'll just make more stone. Is that? Why not? So if we chuck this in here, that's how fast it does it. It does multiple and really fast. It's really good. Cool. There we go. Done. Oh, we didn't get this reward because we didn't put it in our inventory. Ah, that's depressing. Okay. It's an easy fix, but that doesn't make it any less depressing. So I need to grab this, put it in my inventory, and then just, like, let the quest happen. Cool. We'll probably make more in the future anyway, so it's not the end of the world that we've just made 2, but, you know. I don't really know the zombie spawn eggs. Not sure. We'll put them away for now. We don't really need them. Zombies aren't that crazy of a spawn anyway. Magnetic generator. Magnetic generator. I mean, we've got plenty of lava and stuff, so I think holding this isn't a problem. There we go. Cool. That's that done. And now is that this whole... It's not this whole screen. We do have a few other things. For example, we apparently don't even have netherrack. Then we need grass seeds, witch water, and soul sand. Okay. So netherrack. Hello. I've got netherrack. Locked. Uncompleted dependencies. And the dependency looks like it's this, but I've got it. Oh no, this witch water is a dependency too. My bad. Okay, that's fine. Alright, well we can do that pretty easily. Let's search bucket. I think it wants us to use a porcelain, so why not? And, oh, I thought I heard a zombie or something. Anyhow, we now have witch water. Cool. So that is now this quest done. Oh, it doesn't complete in the background until you actually do the prerequisites. In other packs, I think there's some settings for it where it will complete. Oh, no, we definitely have a mob or something. Oh. Oh. Well. Alright. We got a little buddy, I guess. That's fine. Yeah, in other packs, it'll have, the quest will show like a grey tick. And so you can't get the rewards, but it's like, hey, I know you've done it. You're all good. Cool. Grass seeds and soul sand. We can probably make that happen. Do we have soul sand in here already? Yep. Awesome. Let's head down here. I imagine we've got grass seeds in here. Pumpkin, grass seeds. Perfecto. Well. Yeah, there we go. Perfecto. Cool. So that is officially, I believe, this entire... Oh no, we need to put a little bit of moss in our inventory. That's okay. We almost got away with it. Oh. Yeah. Oh. Moss. Pow. Cool. Now, it is officially done. Right? I think so. Oh, there's these. Oh, those are the head starts. An emergency sapling. Cool. We're done. We're done. All right, so step 2. Food and farming is at the top. Why is it there? But that's all right. Okay. So, first and foremost, energy cube. I'll take it. Why not? What does it say? You'll need farms. Yeah, cool, cool, cool. All right. We've got a hopper, which is awesome. It wants us to do these sieves and flux hammers. We don't need to yet. So we won't even bother. For A2, we'll leave that for a little bit. We'll probably get into that later for auto crafting, but for now, I think it's fine. This is the nether, so there'll be like a nether fortress. Oh, that will still exist. Okay. We'll just need to set up some like jetpacks and stuff. Sure. Crushed endstone. We did that. So I guess there's some other stuff around here. Crushed blackstone into netherite, and then we need diamond mesh and netherite mesh. We've done diamond mesh. I don't think we did netherite mesh yet, but we probably can, to be honest. So let's jump down here. In the netherite department, ridiculous, copious amounts of everything you can imagine, to the point where I think we will crush it in here. Oh, I think that gets us... Yeah, whatever. That can do its thing. And then in the meantime, we will pick up everything else. So most of it will go into the system via the magnet, but the rest is fine. That should have done at least part of the quest progression. And we are going to do this smeltery thing. We're getting there. I think I got it. I don't really know. Oh, I didn't want to take diamonds out. Diamond mesh. Cool. Okay. Awesome. So then we want to go back up. We want to go in here. We've got plenty of netherite. And we just place them together. Nope. We just place them. Nope. Nope. What was the recipe? Oh, it is with a smithing table and with a smithing upgrade, which we need to magically get. Which needs this, and yeah, we looked at this last episode. Okay. Alright, so I think that needs a farm. I think. Oh, wait, let's have a look. Yeah, look, it's got salvaging tech, it's got apotheosis. Okay, very rarely a night hostile mob will spot. Yeah. Okay, cool. Alright, I know what we need to do for this episode. I'll put all this stuff back for now. Oh, that didn't work. There we go. Alright, and so instead what we'll do is we'll work on our other little goals. So the first thing I would want to do, honestly, is make that smeltery. Just because I want to be able to make some metal tools. I want something better than this Paxel for my day-to-day. So, let's give it a shot. Now, I'm assuming if I search smeltery, we'll find something. Nope. Let's search at productive and then metal. And so then it's this mod here, I believe. And so we've got foundry controllers. I don't know if there's like a default one, but we'll get the black one, I guess. We need a drain as well. We need a tank. And we probably want a window. That's pretty typical. Then we're going to want a tap. We're going to want casting basin, casting table. And at least for now, that's it. I'm imagining we're going to need some of these heating coils and stuff, but I don't really know how the mod works. Big book of metallurgy. Big book of trees. Nope. Big book of metallurgy will be fire bricks and a book. Okay, so we need fire bricks, sure, which is fire clay, which is sand and clay. Cool. So clay we don't have, sand we do have. We clearly need to just make some more, so let's go ahead and do that. I think I will just process this full thingamajiggy. Boom, boom, boom. Pow, 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 pow. Awesome. That's not the right thing to use. Luckily, I didn't go all out because it broke in time. Pow. Didn't want to do that. Diamond stick. Pow, 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 pow. Cool. Nope, wrong thing again. Almost. And then that sand. Awesome. And then we want to do like this. Boom. And then that's a decent amount that will keep us going for a while. Cool. And in terms of storage, we're still pretty good. All right, so we've got sand. We do need clay. Clay is dust and water. Now, if we search clay, there might be some other ways to get it. So we'll bookmark it and see if we can just automate it from the get-go. So sand in front of a bulk washing will just give you clay. That's honestly going to be the easiest way to do it. Just right off the bat. I imagine that's the play. Clay blocks, obviously water and dust. That's also like, you could probably automate that relatively easy. With mud, we could enrich it. That's also not the worst idea ever because you can automate mud quite easy. Through, where is it? Through like an extractor. That'll just create a bunch of mud and then you can enrichment that. All of those not horrible ideas. But honestly, I'm just going to do the sand. The sand seems really easy to do. As in, if I go over to create, our washer is the fourth one, the last one. Oh. Ah! I think I can just use this. Yeah, there we go. Ah, but now that looks silly. Hold on. Hold on. There we go. And now we have a bit of cyan concrete, but it makes stuff look better. All right, let's put all the sand into this. That's dust. But if we put all the sand in, it should all wash, and it's a low chance, but it's a chance nonetheless. And we should just get a bunch of clay. With the amount of sand that we put in, we should get a decent amount, I think. We can also just have that empty a little bit faster just to get the ball rolling a little bit faster. Come on. After a little bit, it's just go pow, 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 pow. Which I think is what it's doing now. Pow, 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 pow. Alright, is that everything? Yep, looks like it. So we got a bunch of clay from just chucking in a little bit of sand. We didn't have to do anything crazy. No new machines made or anything. And we are good to go. So we're going to put the sand in here. And then we're going to put this sand in here. Awesome. Just put it all away. Then we are going to go fire brick, fire clay, click this in, and there we go. It's a decent amount of fire clay. Now, I would take this to bulk smelt, but again, this thing is insane. It's so good. We can make this better, just I'm not wanting to do that just yet. All right, next on the list is a book. Now, to be clear, there's probably a quest that gives us this stuff, I imagine. Is it on this page? This here, making the foundry. If I had made black fire bricks, it would give us fire bricks, something. But that's okay. I want the book. So the book is going to be leather, cardboard, or canvas. Now, canvas is straw, which you can get from like cutting leaves. What else was this? Leather or salts? Leather with fabric and stuff. Okay, cool. I imagine you can also get leather from a few different ways. Very nice. I know you can, maybe you chuck a saddle in. You can dry rotten flesh. So like, I'll be honest, we do need to make a mob farm. Do we have anything leather? Do we have a saddle that we somehow got? Do we have rotten flesh? We do have those zombie spawn eggs. Alright. I know let's just make a mob farm. Let's figure out how to do it. What do we want to make it out of? I'll be honest, I quite like stone bricks. I think they're such a simple recipe, but I think it like I think they look good. You know what I mean? So it's like, I know it's simple, but I mean they do look nice. Okay, mob farm. So first of all, if we open our map, we are in a river. It is a forest to the north a bit, and it is a forest below. Cool. So we sort of have to choose where we want to do this. That little spot over here, if we go this way, that area down there is technically what we want. Forest. Cool. I should definitely go down there to check, but what I was going to do is see, can I repair this guy with some diamond? I can. Awesome. Cool. Diamond stick is going to be pretty good. Or do I make a building gadget? I'm going to make a building gadget. So a building gadget, I hear you say. It is this guy. He's pretty simple to make, but he does need power. So we're going to jump over to our machines and see if we can chuck him in here. Yep, sure enough. And he charged instantly. This might be the fastest item charger in the game. We need to remember that in the future. I've never seen this charge that fast, I don't think. That's crazy. But yeah, the building gadget, it's pretty good. So, I'll probably set up another travel anchor over to this new farming area where we're going to put a mob farm. Because that makes sense. So we'll grab a travel anchor. We will also want a way to spawn lots of mobs, I guess. Typically what you'll use is, it's either called Dreadful Dirt or it's called Cursed Earth, and it is Dreadful Dirt in this pack. In order to make Dreadful Dirt, you need GM Whoa! You need GM Chicken Feed Cursed, right? This stuff, pretty easy to make once you get stuff up and running. So you need XP fluid and whatnot, and you also need to feed it to a chicken, neither of which we currently have. I do want to check, what do we have happening over here? We have a hoe that is in need of fixing. There we go. I know we just used more diamonds than it needs, but that's okay. So that's going to make dirt. We're going to head in this direction. We'll set up our travel anchor so that we can go back and forth. I mean, this connects to our inside area, so it's not actually too bad of a spot. We can also get water flowing in this again, and that might also look nice. So this is forest. By walking over here, I guess I thought maybe we'd see more of the map and be able to see the biome, but it's still just nothing because I guess there's no Y level to it. So what we'll do is we obviously want to place a layer of dirt, and I want the layer of dirt to ideally be either this layer or maybe the layer next to it. So I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll just follow this part out here where it's terracotta, and we'll just go in this direction. So I could diamond wand it like this, and we can slowly expand, which is pretty good. Or I can shift right click with my building gadget, hold G. Nope. We're going to go options, controls, keybinds, key G. I'm going to unbind a bunch of stuff. So the one we want is the setting menu for building gadgets 2. I'm quite used to using G for that. So everything else I'm just going to unbind and we can bind it to something else later. So I'm going to hold G and we get this menu. I'm going to do horizontal wall up the range like crazy, as you can see. And there we go. If I right click, it will place it all. And, oh, we have something that needs light sources to prevent mobs from spawning. Awesome. All right, so we're going to get this placed. The preview is pretty good at telling you where stuff's going to go. There we go. By the way, this is with F7. You get this overlay. But if I disable it, we still see it. So I don't know what else I've enabled for the light overlay, to be honest. Keybinds, light. Oh, there's 2 different F7s. And I'm guessing one of them I've toggled. And the other one's alternatively toggling. Let's set this to 6. So now if I press 6, that one's off. If I press F7, that one's off. Cool. A little bit of a double up, but that's okay. Awesome. What next, I hear you say? Well, we need a mob farm. Alright. First of all, let's go ahead and place this guy down. So we'll break this, chuck this, shift right click and call this mob farm. Awesome. So it's mob farm. And we're going to head back up to the hub and possibly make some stuff. Has everything gotten louder or do I just have my volume up? I think I can't tell. Alright, I've put together some bookmarks. The problem is it's kind of, it's always just this. It's always mob grinding utils. I mean, I guess they're good at what they do, but it is definitely like, it's always just this. You always just make mob fans, give them their upgrades, then make a mob masher, and then you're done. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of just what you do. As far as I'm aware, this is just the way to do it. So we're going to need at least 2 of these guys. They're going to need stone slabs, which we can do up here. There we go. Make a bunch. Pow pow. Cool. But I'll make 4, just in case. Who knows? Then we'll need the upgrades. So you typically don't need a height modifier, to be honest. So we won't even bother about it, I don't think. But you will need a width modifier and a distance modifier. And as you can see, these need feathers. And I don't have feathers. What we might be able to do is if you search gateway, we have these. A gateway, a blaze gateway, enderman, slime, gateway of first frontier. Sure. This is... Oh, that's an apotheosis thing, whereas we want the gateways to eternity. Okay, gateway of emerald. This summons... See, this one summons chickens. Gateway pearl, gateway of the emerald grove. Penalty, explosion of radius 2.0. And you get a bunch of mobs for it. It'll take flowers and an eye of ender, so it's really easy to make. We have eyes of ender down by our sieve. In our sieve. Yeah, but also we do have them up top. I don't know why I didn't. We have them in... No, we don't. No, I'm crazy. Crazy. So we make one of these, and then we can do stuff. So should this maybe not be a mob spawner, and that should be like the grassy area where the natural mobs spawn, maybe? I don't know. I mean, we're in a river, and so I guess a river doesn't see... I really don't know. Is this all... It's all forest. Okay. So, I mean, we definitely could. Okay. Let's do it, I guess. I guess. So we'll grab all this dirt out. We've got some dirt in there even. Something that snuck through. And let's see what we can make happen, I guess. We've got our grass seeds, so we'll be able to do that soon as well. But for now, let's chuck this down. In fact, I think we want this to be up 1 block, which means this is probably going to, yeah, fall to its doom. That's okay. Can I slash home? No. Alright. Okay, buddy. Oh, okay, pal. That's okay. So we're just going to... Let's do G and do place on top, and that way we can just place it directly on this. And then I think if we do... No, none of these are what we want. Do I want surface? Yeah, I do want surface. There we go. And now we'll place it directly on the surface, so it won't go beyond. which I guess for whatever reason is what I want. Sure. It is becoming nighttime, so we might actually get some spooky, scary mobs spawning. Which we don't want yet. Where am I going? I'm just trying to find one of these guys. Boom. Travel anchor. And let's just hope when we wake up there's not a creeper on the island. How about that? So out we pop. So this guy's fully done, and I've just used up all the dirt. Is that what we're thinking has just happened? Let's grab this dirt out, and let's go ahead and make some gravel, and we'll turn that machine back on, shall we? I reckon we shall. So I've got all this. Let's chuck our dirt in here with gravel. Cool, and all that will turn into the stuff we want eventually. I guess. Oh, my brain no worky. Do we have any food? Do we have any $sign food? Do we have any hashtag food? Hashtag food. I mean, I could actually just start eating like diamond apples. Emerald apples? Relic apple? Relic apple better for your hunger, but pickle twigs apple better for your saturation. Oh. Huh? No, I'm crazy. That's alright. All the modium apple, extra delicious. Okay. Alright. How do we get all the modium again? We get it from Blackstone. And we got that over here, right? Or something? Nope. Blackstone. 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 Blackstone in the nether? Blackstone. What do we reckon? Wait, is that obsidian in the nether? Not blackstone in the nether. Yeah, obsidian in here. I don't know. Blackstone. Oh, no, it was just like cobblestone soul fired or something like that, right? I think that was the case. Let's grab like 2 of those and go check. Well, hold on. Hold, everyone freeze. Create the soul campfire is the 3rd one. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Pow pow. We'll have a look. Survey says. No. Oh yeah, it is. Okay, cool. There we go. Alright. Let's crush this and get this guy up and running. I guess. Oh yeah, I've got to crush it. Wait, hold on. Yeah, okay. I was gonna say maybe I can do it with the machine, but I think I need a... There's so much to do. Okay. 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 Everyone relax. Everybody genuinely just chill. I have a mission on what I'm gonna do. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Jeez. Oh, sorry, I was absolutely losing it. Okay. This, surrounded by this, gives us a drawer. Give me a second. Alright, so what we're doing is we're going to make a compacting drawer. Oh, hold on. There we go. A compacting drawer. Again. So pow pow. Compacting drawer, awesome. We're going to grab out our pipes. Our pipe upgrades. Cool. So far, so good. And I think that's it for now. I do need to transfer power. Currently, I think possibly flux might be the easiest way to do this. Except for the fact that... Oh, you can use a 1 times obsidian for it. Okay. So hold on. So to set up flux, this is my guess at least based on that little image I saw. I'm guessing I can do this with some obsidian, drop the redstone, punch this, and that gets us flux dust. Now, flux dust can be used with Eyes of Ender to make flux cores. So let's make like I guess one of those. Oh, it's because I had the stuff on me, I guess. Yeah, and all the obsidian. So we'll make 2 of those. With these flux cores, we can make a flux point. And we should be able to make a flux plug. Now that needs a flux block, which needs this. So we need more flux cores. And then we should be able to make a flux plug. Awesome. So let me now show you what we can do. As well as grabbing out the energy cube that we had in here. So we can jump down to our machines, run back here, and chuck down our basic energy cube. He's already full, but now he's going to maintain being full. We'll then place a plug on top, open it up, make a new network called My Network. Now, every time I go to make one, I guess it doesn't matter. Do your streams network, connect. There it is. And so we're going to click it, and now it's blue to say, hey, I'm on that network. Awesome. The next thing we're going to do is head over here. We are going to place our compacting drawer here and place a crusher next to it. So the crusher I'm going to make from scratch, which needs redstone. That should be okay. I'm hoping we've got a little bit of redstone in here. We do. We have some. Not a lot, but enough to do what we got to do. So we make a crusher. Very nice. Everyone's happy. And can I just make it, upgrade it straight here? Yeah, basic crushing factory. If we make 2 of these, we can make an advanced. Awesome. We can now make an elite. And we don't have the stuff yet to make the next one. We don't need them at the moment. That's okay. Let's search upgrades. We don't have any upgrades, but if I go over here, what do we need? We need infused alloys. Okay, so that's going to be copper, I believe. All right, so it should be this simple, right? Which it makes it genuinely insane because we can now just make whatever it is that we need to make. And it's not a problem at all. So boom, we want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we want the same with the speed upgrades. 8. Perfect. Let's now go back down to here. So we're going to place this guy here. Shift right clicking out both of our upgrades. And currently he has no power. No. But we can now place a flux point on top. Click on this blank space or the second tab and then select our network and it still does nothing. Now why does it do nothing? I think because I need to... I don't think it's because of this, although I can set it for energy. No, it doesn't do anything. I think I need to... what do I need to do? What do we think I need to do? Maybe I need to set this guy to export up? Side config output? Yeah, sure enough, there you go. So if we now head over to the sieve, this guy here is filling up with power. Then, what I should be able to do is chuck in our blackstone ×2, open this guy up, go to our side config. The left is set to input. Oh, I thought you could do auto input on this guy. You can only do auto export. Okay. We will have to move this guy over one. That's all right. But as you can see, he can do auto output. And so he'll automatically output the crushed goods into this guy. And I think he'll just do it. So let's do this. Let's chuck in our upgrade. We'll turn on auto sort. He's not doing it. Really? Crushed blackstone. Auto output. No, he's really just not doing it, is he? Okay. Do I need to do this? That's not really doing it either. I need to set the back to be output. No, he doesn't really care at all, does he? I think it's the compacting drawer is like, no. No thanks. No thanks, pal. What if I do this? Disconnect that, connect that? No, he just doesn't care. Okay. Well, I mean, I suppose it's okay. What we can do instead is have this guy just pull directly from him. Oh no, you can only pick one. Well, if I never want to crush again, I guess I just want to pull direct from this guy. And ideally I want to pull from the back, because that's where we set the output to be. And we'll pretend that that's how that works. Chuck him in there, and I mean, hey. Sure enough, he does work. Okay. Now, he's receiving the items fast enough. He has enough power. He is... what? What's the limiting factor at the moment? Just his speed, right? In saying that, though, he is, in fact, fully maintained currently. Okay, so now he should be starting to empty, yeah. So we are definitely processing faster than it makes, to where we are going to get these, sort of like half batches. So, what can we do? Well, he is losing power as well, which is a problem. Let's see what we can do. Now, the whole point of this, by the way, was so I could get all the modium, so that I can make my apples better. This was genuinely my plan, because then these are really good to eat. There we go. Okay. Alright, so what can we do? Well, for starters, this guy, I believe, has a limitation on his output, and it's that number we saw, that 3.2. So we can fix the power side of issues by doing that, by upgrading this guy. So to upgrade him, it looks like we just need... Is that true, by the way? Is there a way to see? It doesn't really say, but that's okay. Make one of these, and then we can upgrade him like that. Advanced energy cube. Alright, so for starters, let's see if this works. Chuck him down. Make sure the top is output. Yeah, look, it's doing 12k now. I mean, I'm pretty sure that will be plenty to keep him going. Sure enough, he's filling up. Awesome. I reckon now we try to get the next upgrade on the list. So what that's going to need is some diamonds, I think. No, I don't think so. I think we just need the copper stuff. So if we head back up, and grab these out. Oh, if it lets us. Thank you. Then we should be able to do that. So these now need to become these. Which, as you can see, is pretty easy. And then these just need to become these, which, as you can also see, is pretty easy. Oh, I'm so glad we just chucked a bunch of stuff in there. Alright, awesome. So, now I want a tier upgrade, which is the ultimate tier. He just needs one of these guys, which is apparently a walk in the park. And he is now also ultimate tier. Let's go see what that actually means for us in terms of this processing. So as you can see, he does about half, which is cool. We're going to shift right click this guy on. So now he's even longer. He has even more power capacity. It does look like he's maintained full. So the pipe's fast enough. And he should be a little bit faster in terms of how much he makes. But I'll be honest, as you can sort of see, not that much. He's not doing too well. Cool though. Cool though indeed. So what we can do, if we really want to, and I mean I kind of do, is we can just make another one. So let's make a steel. We need more steel. Steel's easy to make. We'll just do it in this thing. Alright, we got steel. To be honest, it is faster, I think, to just come up here and chuck it in. Yeah, okay. Oh, and we can upgrade this guy soon as well. Alright, we didn't do the smeltery thing at all. I realized that never really happened, but we're going to pretend that that's okay. It's because I got hungry. Alright, steel casing is done. Awesome. Alright. Crusher, and then we just follow this guy through. Crushing factory. Do I have enough for this? I do, but then I don't because we need more of this, but that's okay because I can do this. Sure, I'll come back for the rest later. Everything's fine. Pow. And then pow. And then almost pow, but I just need to make 2 powers of these, which need 2 powers of these, which need 2 powers of these. Sure. Boom. Cool, and cool. Ultimate crushing factory. So if we make a second one... Oh, I will actually need these as well. Ah, but they need those. Man. You just need a lot of stuff, eh? Because this guy's not the fastest without upgrades. We can probably just place him here, to be honest. That'll get him powered. Then we can do that. We can disconnect that. So he'll get stuff. He might need an upgrade. I'm not sure, but that, I mean, that's the speed how he is normally. Oh, this guy won't do it, though. My brain hurts. Okay. Distributor. Distributor module needs sender mark 2, which needs sender modules, which need piston. And blank modules. 1, 2, 3, 4 maybe. Blank modules needs gold nuggets. Also needs paper. So, sorry guys. Sorry that this is just messy. But I mean, hey, we're making progress. Can we really ask for that much more? Probably. But that's okay. Okay. Blank module. Sure, I'll make a few of them. Then we make sender modules. Like so. Power. We then make them into Mark IIs with ender pearl. Perfect. We then make them into distributor. Awesome. Everyone loves a distributor upgrade. What we then do is take this guy out. And we shift right click on this guy and this guy. I think we just leave them as is. And we want them to transfer into the router. And if they would work, then they would work, but they're not working currently. So what I might have to do is refresh this guy. Grab from the back. Grab from the back. Transfer into router, and that might do it now. Oh, no, that's not what I want. Hold on. Oh, hold on. There we go. Okay, cool. And so I just need to make sure that I tell this guy, hey, output at the back. You can auto output, that's fine. Awesome. Come over here. Grab these to make our speed upgrades and stuff. Boom, boom. Oh, boom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, 8. Energy and speed. Upgrades almost done. Just need some more structural glass, which is fine. Then I can make 4 more. Nope. What do I need? Osmium dust. I need osmium dust, which is this, which is that, which is this, which is 3 more of these. There we go. Okay. Oh, nope, wrong one. Here. Alright, so then I can shift right click these in. And now it's faster. They're both full of stuff. They're both gaining power. And this guy should be able to pull them fast enough. Should be. Being the keyword there. Occasionally he's not. And I don't really know. I think it's because he's doing round robin, so he's grabbing from this, then grabbing from the other one. I guess, maybe. Yeah. I don't really... I mean, he's definitely grabbing from here as well. Maybe we just let them both fill and then do it and see if that somehow makes a noticeable difference. I don't really know. Because otherwise, I can do random, I can do nearest, I can do furthest, I can do round robin. Round robin's clearly the best option. But I guess we wait for this to fill. Alright, this is full, this is full. Chuck this in. It's grabbed from there. It's grabbed from there. It's grabbed from there. Okay, sure, whatever. Cool. Now it's possible if I do half stacks that no, it's not really. It's still taking a long time, eh? I thought it would just like be pulling in a lot faster. But it's almost like it's been nerfed, like this, like the speed upgrades. Okay. Maybe there was a change. All right, cool. Well, I've got food now, so that's good. I guess. Okay. What are we doing? Does anyone actually know? Coarse dirt, we need this guy upgraded. What do we... We made fire brick. Why did we stop? Because I wanted a mob drop? What was the mob drop that I wanted? Nobody knows. Nobody has a clue what's going on. Do I not have diamonds in here? No, I do. Why does it cost more than... What is this scam of a system? Why does it cost more? I mean, it's fine because we've got so many, but like... Jesus. It's a corrupt world we live in, I'll tell you that much. Okay, again, I have no idea what is the problem with everything I just did there, but that's fine. We need some smooth stone, so I'm just going to grab a stack of stone and chuck it in here. It is now smooth. Love that for us. Let's make a blast furnace. Then let's make a foundry controller. Cool. Let's make a foundry drain. I'll make 2 of them. Then let's make a foundry tank. We'll make just 1. A foundry window. We will make... oh, are we out of glass? Wow. Out of glass in this economy? Alright, we are no longer out of glass. Boom. And boom. Very nice. Pow. Okay. So I'm going to make, I don't know, a decent amount. We don't need a crazy amount, but I mean, we might as well. Then we will also make some taps. We're going to make at least 2 for now, but we might just use fluid pipes anyway. We'll make a basin, and we will make a casting table. Wonderful. Love that. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is make bricks, like so. And now we can make our thingy thing. So, where do we want to build this? I think I'm going to chuck it over here somewhere. So I reckon what we'll do is we will attempt to clear out a little square over here. And just get it building. Now, how do you make this? Does it have to be a certain size? The minimum size is 3 by 3 by 2. Sure. So, okay, I think I'm actually doing the perfect size. So the middle is going to have some other stuff in it, I guess. And then it's going to be like this size. Cool. Well, let's double check what it wants. The bottom of the foundry has to be made up of heating coils. Okay, so these need to be heating coils. I can use my my compressed hammer to break it easier. Alright, so I need heating coils. Boom. Boom. Heating coils. So there's liquid heating, there's powered heating, and there's high-powered heating. So I imagine the difference between using lava and using electricity. We have electricity, so I probably want to opt for powered heating. High-powered heating will be soul lava on a powered heating. We would need blocks of amethyst, but that is apparently fine. Yes, that is fine. I think it's fine, but I'll make sure. Powered heating, pow. And we want, I think we want 9, to be honest. So that's what, copper? Okay. Sure. Yeah, we'll just chuck that in there. That's okay. Alright, and pow. That's 1. Cool. Let's go give this a shot. So these should go in like so. Powered heating coils. Let's hope that this does work the way that I'm doing it. Wonderful. Corners are optional. We'll build with corners. Why not? Build around another layer with the foundry controller. And the tank. And at least 1 drain. And then voila. That's it. Okay, cool. So, we will do this. We will place our tank, which I'm guessing will be the battery input, maybe as well. Actually, we'll probably do a drain here and here, and then the tank in the middle, I guess. Or maybe I'll do the tank on this side. Why not? Let's do the tank there. Sure. The controller will go here. No, the controller's actually going to go... Yeah, the controller will go here. We'll go here. We're going to do this, like so. And then we're going to do windows all the way up the front, like this. I wouldn't mind going up a level, like that. Perfect. Oh, we can apparently go another, if I can't really reach. That's okay. So then instead, we will just... Huh? Oh, I can't... Yeah, that makes sense. Boom. Boom. Okay. Now, that's gone red, which means it's good. It's on. It's ready to go. So, let's see how we can attach power to it. I'm guessing I need another flux point for this. So that will need flux cores. We'll make a few, why not? And then that will be a flux point. Do we think this will work? I've never done it with power before. No. At metal. Is there a Power plug. Capacitor. There you go. So we need a capacitor, which you make by putting black fire bricks in molten redstone. Okay, cool. I'm pretty confident that's how you would do it. Okay. So we actually will need to make the other stuff prior to switching over. Sure. So let's search heating coil. We want the liquid heating, which is this guy. We want 9 of them. Perfect. So let's go ahead and break through the wall. Get that ripped up. Liquid heating coil with bricks and windows. Awesome. So then we should be able to, and we'll have to clearly make another bucket. Boom, boom. Power. Let's make a stack of buckets. I only need one, but we'll have the stack in the system. Let's grab out bucket of lava. And right click it on this guy, our tank. So now it's powered. Good and ready to go. It's got some stuff in it that we'll take out. It picked up the stuff that fell in it from when we tore it apart. So I think we need redstone now. So I would like to make a capacitor, which you make by putting the fire bricks in a basin with molten redstone, a block worth. So I guess we'll make a block. Yep, the first perfect block we've ever made. Get this ready, get this ready. Cool. So the tap we will place on the drain. We'll then place a basin there. I'll open the controller and chuck in our block, which should start melting. Begin! Oh, yep, it actually has begun. So we have to wait for that. Now, if I were to do these pieces, they do actually go a lot faster. So we will just do that instead. That's 7, 8, 9. There we go. They're on their way. So they heat up and they turn into a liquid, which lays at the bottom. Classic Tinker style. We have 1 block worth. I now place our brick here. Right-click the tap. And it will pour the molten redstone out of our system. And into here. Now, it looks like it needs 1 more millibucket. Maybe? I don't think it should need 1 more. Let's double check. Oh yeah, it does. Oh, it needs 1 block and 1 pile, so it actually does need 10 total. So we'll chuck that guy in. As these process, they do use millibuckets. These ones specifically use 20. So as it processes, this will drop to 80. Oh, sorry, 800. Yep. And then we can right-click, get the rest out. There we go. Wait for it to cool down, I guess. And we should get our capacitor. Black Foundry capacitor. Oh, it's still cooling. There we go. Makes a nice noise for you so that you know it's done. We can rip this open. Rip this up. Yeah, make sure we break it. Okay. Great. We did a wonderful job there, eh? Okay. So, now I want to do powered heating coil. Can we also do that? Powered heating coil. Awesome. We'll jump out of here, cover that up, and get our Black Foundry capacitor, which will get a flux point on it. Awesome. That'll connect to our network. It's filled up instantly. And now this guy's ready to go. Awesome. So, what else can we do? Well, if we come over here, we can place our foundry tap and our casting table. That will help us do some cool things later. If this is the... Well, I probably just shouldn't check. I should... Or shouldn't guess. I should actually check. Productive Metalworks. Silent Gear Metalworks we want, I think. This one down here. So, I want a Paxel. To do that, we need a Paxel head, and then we need molten steel. So I will have to chuck in our steel. At least some of it. And by some of it, I mean, I guess, a full amount of it. So there we go. And look, it uses power. Oh, and it tells you how much power it'll use. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, and it's got meat in there because I fell in there, I guess. We can probably pour the meat out. Maybe. No, maybe not. Okay, well, that's all right at the end of the day, I guess. Cool. We now need to make a Paxel. So if we search Paxel, we might be able to make one of these. A Paxel template. We then want to make this out of like cobble or something. And then we're going to cast our thingamajiggy. So this guy has become molten steel. We are then going to open here, click the molten steel so it's at the bottom, and then pour it to make our cast. And so it should build a cast around this block, or around our Paxel head. And there we go, Paxel cast. So now, what do we make our Paxel out of? Well, I wouldn't mind making it out of all the modium. All the modium. To do that, I think you need to make a plate. Right? I think. Let me get out of this. All the modium. I swear it used to say it though. That's why I'm a little bit not sure. Oh, here, a silent all the modium plate. So 4 all the modium plates make a silent all the modium plate, which you can then use to do stuff, to craft stuff. Now the problem is I don't know if I can liquefy that. Like I don't know how that's gonna work. You need soul lava as well to even turn it into a liquid. Soul lava, can we make that now at all? No, we need the laser drill and stuff. Alright, well we're not doing that then. So what about netherite? A netherite ingot. Can it be melted? I guess is our first question. Yep, it can. And then we can cast it into various different things. Okay. Interesting. At silent netherite. No, at silent. Alright, so you can make a coating out of netherite. I don't think you can make an actual tool out of netherite, if I'm not mistaken. So we will make one of these. We'll make a coating and we'll do the netherite stuff for it. I think diamond is the same, where you can make a tip out of it, but you can't make an actual tool out of it. So if we keep ticking along, we've got this jeweler, and you can make jewelry out of it or something. Okay. So in terms of actual, well, hold on. I guess you can make this diamond Paxel. Maybe I should have just made one of these instead of trying to make a silent gear one this whole time. Ugh, that's fine. So what are we going to make our tool out of? Iron? Steel? I mean, I guess I could do steel. So they've all got different values and stuff. The harvest here, the harvest speed, the durability. Let's just make one out of steel and we'll upgrade it and stuff and see how we go. So I'm just going to pour it out again. And so we'll cast the steel Paxel in this steel Paxel cast. Wait for it to cool. There we go. And we'll give it a shot. So I think I can just combine it with a blaze rod. I don't know if I should, but I totally can. Why not? Let's just do it. Sure. Now let's make a coating template. And we'll get a bottle. We might already have a bottle, but a little bit more won't hurt. Place one of those in there. Place a netherite ingot to get our netherite coating. And so then if I chuck this on, first of all, the damage goes crazy. The mining speed will become faster. Is this any good though? Like, it doesn't seem that good. What else can we cast that's like a faster harvest speed? Is steel slower than... No, the harvest speed's 6. I guess the Paxel's just slower in general. I guess that makes sense. Osmium... Oh, osmium's crazy fast. Oh, let's try that then. Yep, let's try it. Let's chuck it in. Get it smelted. I'll eat another old muddy apple. Lovely days, lovely days. Now, in terms of the handle, it definitely... I think it would make sense to make the handle out of something different. But, I don't know. It's okay. We'll just do what we can. I'm just happy we've got one this episode. We did a bunch of other stuff, and we got a little smelter we made at the end. So if I use... I just want to check. If I use that compared to a stick. So, the main thing I care about, realistically, is the harvest speed. So it'll be 8.8, and the durability will be 675. So 8.8, 675 with that. If I chuck a stick in, it'll be 8. Okay, so you actually get faster with the blaze rod. Sure, I'll take it then. Okay, cool. And that's without the osmium coating. Oh, sorry, the netherite coating. So let's go ahead and make another one of these guys. With a netherite ingot and a bottle. To make a netherite coating. And so now the speed will be harvest speed of 9.9. We'll take it, yep. And I swear there was a tip that you can make from this thing. And you can have it be diamond tipped. So you do like diamond tip netherite. So diamond tip, let's see if this is how it works. How do you work, sir? Flint, oh, they've got like special, Flint, Dimmerald, silent Aldermodium plate. Okay, let's, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can do a silent Aldermodium plate. That plus the tip upgrade gives us an Aldermodium tip upgrade. Okay. And so then I can make a netherite Aldermodium tipped osmium paxel with a harvest speed of 15.9. Yeah. Yeah, that sounds a little bit better. So now if I were to break something like this, I think it's faster. I mean, that's pretty good. We take those. We take those. Okay. Well, there we go. Cool. So, to be honest, what I should do, just real quick, is get a somewhat Aldermodium homemade. I'll do that really quick, just to get our diamond thing up and running. So, we'll grab our stone hoe head. Take out this cast, chuck that in. Make sure we put our steel back at the bottom. Cast that. Now, we mainly want durability. There's probably something better. I'm just going to chuck the osmium in again, I think. Maybe I shouldn't. Netherite has all these stats as well. Oh, they're multipliers, yeah, because they're coatings. That makes sense. Okay. So then if I search ingot, we have all the different ingots here. No, I'll check the ingots that I have. So we go in here and type ingot. Oh, that's not how you spell ingot. Cool. So the main thing I care about for this guy is durability. So 210 is pretty good. Oh, sorry, 260. Platinum is 900. Which is actually the best I've seen so far. So yeah, we'll chuck in some platinum. I'll just chuck in a bunch. I'm sure we'll use it for something else as well. So we'll chuck that in. Awesome. I think I'll make a rod, like a handle out of it as well. So is there a rod blueprint? There is. And we'll make a stone rod. Perfect. So what I should actually do just already is get this guy cast as well. Put the Paxel cast away. That's already cooling. Let's go ahead and put our platinum at the bottom. And we'll cast a platinum handle. Should cast pretty well. Very nice. And then the hoe head as well. Also pretty fast. Pow, pow. Gives us a platinum hoe with durability 810. Sure. I'm guessing the handle wasn't that good then. And now let's try to make this stuff. So I'll be honest. How do we make blueprint? Blueprint. So if I want a tip upgrade blueprint, I need blueprint paper, which is that easy to make. I'll make as much as I can, I guess. And so we want this one, and we want the coating upgrade as well. Cool. So the coating will, of course, be the netherite ingot and the bottle. Yep, perfect. And then the tip upgrade will be the Aldermodium plate. So we'll take that out, chuck this in. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then bloom, and then bloom. Okay, so then we want to do platinum hoe with netherite coating with Aldermodium tip upgrade, and it is now durability of 1071, which I'm hoping is higher than this guy. So there you go. Yeah, good luck. Hope he does well. Alright, cool. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed. Our Paxel looks pretty cool, if I say so myself. What else? Well, what did we actually do? We almost did a mob farm, as in, we did that. So that's something, I guess. We got a smeltery set up, which is pretty cool. I guess maybe I can do this. Maybe there's a thumbnail here to be made somewhere. Surely. I don't know. Or it'll just be like this. Either way, yeah, thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed. Hopefully you're enjoying the series. It is pretty... I'm having a blast. Hopefully you guys are. I'm trying to keep the uploads somewhat frequent. Aiming for at least every second day. Trying to do daily when I can, but, you know, it is what it is. Cool. Thank you for supporting the channel by watching the videos or by being a donator and a channel member. Thank you very much if you have. You don't need to. Don't feel pressured to. The servers and whatnot will stay up regardless, etc., etc. Thank you. Thank you to our Tier 3 channel members, Melizzy, Final Phoenix 13, and Space Trooper John. And hopefully I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye.